Do you catch yourself overthinking every decision you make? Whether to wear a black gown or a red gown to the party? Or maybe you want to learn a skill. You don't know if you should go between graphic design or video editing. By the end of this video, I am going to show you why your brain can't stop overthinking every decision and what you need to do to start making better decisions on time. Hi, my name is David. I used to be the guy who overthink every decision. I remembered when I wanted to learn a high income skill, whether to go for graphic design or for video editing. I remember when I wanted to learn between copywriting and content writing. I had to overthink which one to go for. And maybe like you've been spending a lot of time trying to make simple decisions like what should I eat for dinner or what should I eat for lunch? And as you think about these things, you just can't stop thinking about this. You delay, you look at every angle to the decision you want to make. And at the end of the day, even when you make this decision, you still find out that you're not happy with your decision. The question is, what is really happening? So what is happening is that you're thinking, if I make the wrong decision, everything will go bad. Things will go badly. And as this thought hits your mind, what begins to happen is you begin to feel a certain kind of feeling, the feeling of dread, the feeling of anxiety, and you feel pressured. And as you're feeling this feeling, it makes you to behave in a certain way. You want to overthink every decision you make. You just want to remain there thinking about it. You want to look at every angle to the decision you want to make. And you want to also delay. You want to take your time out to really think about this thing. As you do this, the brain tricks you to believe that by spending a lot of time thinking about the decision you want to make, you will make better decision at the end of the day. But that is not true, because at the end of the day, what happens is the brain floods you with more anxiety, and it even makes it harder for you to make decision at the end of the day. So what is the solution? What do we need to do? We are going to use two steps. Number one, we are going to reframe our thoughts. Remember, it's a thought that is making us to behave the way we do, overthinking stuff. Number two, we are going to use a tool called the 2-minute rule to bring us to the point where we can make better decision on time. So how do we reframe this thought? If the thought that is making you to behave the way you do is, if I make wrong decision, everything is going to go badly, turn that into, there are no perfect choices. Every choice leads to a certain path, and I can handle whatever comes out of the decision I make at the end of the day. When you reframe your thought this way, it fades out the pressure. The second step is to use the 2-minute rule to train the brain to start making decision on time. So this is how the 2-minute rule works. First of all, you set your timer for 2-minute counts. While the timer is on, begin to think about the decision you want to make. Once the timer goes off, make your decision. If what you want to decide on is whether to go left or to go right, immediately the timer goes off. Just choose. Don't think any further. Make your decision. And after making your decision, remind yourself that clarity doesn't come from overthinking. Clarity comes by taking action. The essence of the 2-minute rule is to train your brain to start making better decisions. So start using the 2-minute rule for making decisions. Practice with small things at first, like what to eat for dinner or what to eat for lunch, or what clothes to wear for the party next week. As you practice, you're training your brain to start making decisions on time. And as you keep on doing this, you'll find out that you're no longer overthinking every decision that you want to make. And personally, one of the things that I have found really helpful when it comes to making better decisions is to train my mind to think positive thoughts. Because when you think positive thoughts, you can easily make better decisions. And to help you to start thinking positive thoughts, there's a video I made here. It presents you with everything you need to know to start practicing thinking better thoughts. And as you think better thoughts, it is easy to make better and better decisions. And if you've watched up to this moment, I want you to go on and like the video and subscribe to the channel. It does make a lot of difference. Until I come your way again, I want you to keep on swinging. Take good care of yourself, and bye-bye.